Thank you for joining us. I'm Clara Benitez Cortez. The effort to remove Corpus Christi Mayor Paulette Guajardo from office returned to court today. Coming up, the key developments from the hearing. Here's what else we're working on for you. A major water project moves closer to a decision. Why today's vote has residents and city leaders paying close attention. And after recent rainfall, the city of Alice is taking steps to keep mosquitoes from taking over. We will show you what crews are doing to prevent a spike in bugs. Chris 6 News starts now. The Corpus Christi City Council is moving forward with a trial to remove Mayor Paulette Guajardo from office. The council held a pretrial hearing Tuesday morning. The mayor's attorney argued the process violates Texas law, but the council voted to proceed after hearing from an attorney representing the petitioners. Mayor Guajardo says the process is an unnecessary waste of taxpayer money. The official trial is set for July 22nd and 23rd. Two more pretrial hearings will happen on June 8th and 9th. One of the biggest water projects is on the table for Corpus Christi, and it is up for a crucial vote today. Drew Bishop is live at City Hall with what council members are considering before making their decision. Drew?
Well, Clara, we are on hour 5 of public comment here at City Hall. We have yet to approach the agenda, much less the Inner Harbor desalination vote, a vote that would take us to 60% of design of that project. And time is a precious resource, but today, water is the precious resource that's on the council agenda. And 103 public commenters are speaking on it. And it's a divide, really. We've had people speak on it in favor, saying it's the only way to save the future of Corpus Christi, to secure our water future. Others completely against the project, saying it will doom our future for Corpus Christi. So public commenters very invested, the public very invested in this vote, and the city is very invested, as if they vote yes, that will be $78.6 million, a contract just to get to 60% of design. And again, Inner Harbor desalination, something that was struck down in September of last year after the failed Kiewit proposal, is now here again today on the agenda. And like I said before, we have gone through significant public comment. We have more to come. This council meeting is going to last, I'm going to predict, until midnight. And it is just a divide in opinion here at City Hall. I'm going to have more for you at 6. I'm going to have more for you at 10. I'm going to be here till the very end. So folks, follow us along on Chris TV. Follow me on Facebook at Drew Bishop. I'll continue to give live, real-time updates. For now, throwing it back to you in the studio.
Drew, thank you. Another big vote that's pending tonight has to do with a potential level 1 water emergency. An ordinance that would set monthly water allocations for Corpus Christi water customers is up for a final vote today. Also, the agenda is a resolution that would authorize the city manager to initiate surcharges during a level 1 water emergency. Now, if you have questions about the city's water supply, you can get answers this Wednesday. The city is hosting its 3rd community water information session. But the location for the meeting has changed. It will now be held at the Del Mar College Oso Creek campus on Yorktown Boulevard. The meeting runs from 6 to 7 p.m. City leaders will be there to give updates and hear your concerns. And Chief Meteorologist Stephanie Lauber joins us now. We have seen a few pop-up showers around the coastal bend. Stephanie, will we have any more and maybe some rain later this week?
We are expecting a lot more, Claudia, and it's good news because we still need the rainfall. We made huge gains recently, but we're celebrating getting our reservoirs to double digits. We have a long way to go, and these little showers do help. We haven't officially accumulated at any of our official reporting stations rainfall today, but we weren't expecting a whole lot. A few of these showers may have given you a brief downpour. I know at my house over on the south side, it lasted about 60 good old seconds, and then it was gone like it never happened. And we're seeing a few showers that are continuing to move across the Highway 59 corridor. Alice seeing the last of the little chispas wrapping up there, but we're still watching a good downpour moving pretty much down the 59 corridor toward Beeville. So this will be a brief little downpour because we've got the yellow, orange, and even a little speck of red there on the radar. Very impressive clouds when you look at them out just in view. These are a sign of what will come as we move into Wednesday. I'm expecting scattered showers and thunderstorms still, but I think they'll offer more in the way of rainfall, which we need because today's almanac shows our surplus is starting to shrink. Yesterday we were looking at 95 cents in the green. Today we're down to 85 cents in the green. We've spent a dime not getting any rain today. So the hot temperatures are not going to be dialing back. We hit 91 today. We'll take that down a notch heading into Wednesday with the anticipation of more rain, but you probably want to know a timeline of when you can expect a few of these showers to pop up in your neighborhood. I'll bring that to you coming up in your full 7-day forecast in just a few.
Sony, thank you. The city of Corpus Christi is helping you prepare for hurricane season with free sandbags. The Public Works Department is hosting 2 giveaway events at the Cabaniss Athletic Complex. The first is Saturday, June 13th from 8 a.m. to noon. The second is Saturday, June 27th from 1 to 5 o'clock, and you can get up to 8 pre-filled bags per vehicle. You must stay in your car while workers load them into your trunk or your truck bed. And just a reminder, you'll find everything you need to know about hurricane season in our special Plan, Prepare, Survive. Just scan the QR code on the screen with your smartphone. It will take you to the hurricane special on our YouTube page.
I'm Melissa Trevino in Alice. Just last week, I showed you my backyard filled with water. While I welcomed the recent rain, it also created the perfect breeding ground for mosquitoes. The city of Alice is now spraying in different areas to help keep populations down and reduce health concerns for residents.
Just like everybody else in the coastal bend, mosquitoes are in Alice also, and we are tackling them.
2 spray trucks were sent out across different parts of the city, says Alice Parks Director Miguel Chapa. He tells me crews are spraying in the early morning hours while most people are still asleep. City officials say mosquitoes thrive in standing water, which means even small areas around the home can quickly turn into breeding grounds.
We want the people, the community to help with, if they have standing water, please throw it. It'll gather in tires, it'll gather in pots, it'll gather just anywhere. With all the rain that we've had, it'll gather in a lot of places.
Chapa also recommends keeping grass cut short so mosquitoes have fewer places to hide. According to the CDC, some mosquitoes spread diseases like West Nile that make people sick. And if people notice a problem area in their neighborhood, he says they can contact City Hall or the courthouse to report concerns and request spraying.
We're monitoring again. We just did a treatment last week. We're expecting more rain in the forecast. After the rain is gone, we'll reevaluate.
Other people I spoke with in the community say they're hoping the city and the county continue spraying frequently, saying the mosquitoes have made it harder to enjoy time outside. City and county officials say spraying will continue as needed. Residents are also encouraged to take precautions when spending their time outdoors. In Alice, I'm Melissa Trevino, Crest 6 News.
And the city of Corpus Christi is continuing its mosquito spraying operations. Tonight, crews are targeting North Beach and the South Side. Tomorrow, they will cover the Botanical Gardens and the island. Thursday focuses on the Bayfront and Flower Bluff near NAS Corpus Christi. On Friday, spraying moves to the West Side and Los Encinos. Crews will also spray Flower Bluff south of SPID on Friday.
I'm Jacob Daniels, and Flower Bluff Drive could be in the works for some upgrades. Coming up, I spoke with some neighbors about their thoughts.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
Some Medicare patients will soon pay just $50 a month for popular weight loss drugs. President Donald Trump struck a deal with the makers of Zepbound and Wegovy. Medicare will cover most of the costs. Eligible patients will pay the remaining $50. The new prices take effect on July 1st. Not everyone on Medicare will qualify. And Microsoft and Mayo Clinic are teaming up to build a new medical AI model. Mayo Clinic will own the technology. It will use the hospital's records and research to answer health questions. The goal is to create an online AI assistant for patients. It could also improve how Microsoft's Copilot chatbot handles medical questions.
I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Jacob Daniels, and some changes for Bluff residents could be coming here to here, and neighbors are weighing in on the issue. A major road upgrade is coming to Flower Bluff Drive. Residents say the changes can't come soon enough. The 2.5-mile stretch from Don Patricio to Yorktown has traffic, lighting, and drainage problems. Voters approved improvements in 2022 as a part of a $125 million bond package. JT Gregg lives right off the busy street, and he says the new walking path will keep kids safe.
You have a boy, 4 years old, so for him being in school pretty soon, that would be a good thing to make sure he's taken care of as he gets older, to walk to and from school and stuff.
And the project will add a walking path along the entire corridor. The busiest stretch from Don Patricio to Grand Canal will also expand to 5 lanes.
The city of Corpus Christi is hosting a litter critter event this weekend to help with your spring cleaning. You can drop off unwanted items this Saturday at W.B. Ray High School on Texan Trail. The event runs from 9 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. You can also bring confidential documents for free paper shredding from 9 until noon. Just remember, you must unload your own items and commercial hauling is not allowed.
Is a summer rite of passage going away? I'm Stephanie Liebergen. Coming up, why getting a summer job is getting harder for teens.
Why being outside is getting harder for most of us here in the Coastal Bend. The heat is still going, mosquitoes are still buzzing, and we've got some more rain on the way. I'll tell you what you can expect in your 7-day forecast. That's next. All right, looking at the present can give you a good idea as to where we're going. So, as we've been talking about today, yesterday, a couple of showers around the area. No big deal, a welcome sight, but we'd like some more, please. And I do think the atmosphere is going to give us that heading into Wednesday. And then we were talking about some uncertainty with the weekend forecast, given that we're going to get some help from upstairs in the atmosphere to bring us rainfall. There's also a little bit of Saharan dust out there trying to move toward the Gulf. Those are two opposite things when it comes to rain chances. So we'll walk you through what we know right now. And it starts off with how today was shaken up here in Corpus Christi. Another warm morning, 77 for the overnight low and 91 for the afternoon high, actually coming in a little bit warmer than we would typically expect. Now, when we didn't have quick little sips of rainfall, you really felt the heat out there because it is a juicy atmosphere, y'all. And that's good because that helps with the rain chances. And we need more right on time. Our surplus is starting to shrink. We're now down to 85 hundredths in the green. We want to keep this surplus going as much as possible so we can continue to make progress with our water crisis and our drought. I'm excited for Thursday's drought monitor update because it'll take into account the beneficial rain from last Wednesday morning's storms. But none of that for us in Corpus Christi right now. We're taking the view kind of toward that northeast direction here. We can see some of these lingering clouds from thunderstorms that moved in from the coast. A beautiful day out here, though, with those lovely Texas flags showing all their colors. So how's it looking in your neighborhood? We're still warm. Temperatures remain locked in those upper 80s and even still holding on to 91 degrees in Beeville, where we had a storm moving on in. Hasn't arrived yet, according to our official reporting station there at the airport. But otherwise, a very summer-like day here across the Coastal Bend. We do expect more rainfall and less sunshine heading into Wednesday, but this pattern is going to be very similar. We're going to see those speckling, scattered showers moving across the Coastal Bend, and this dashed line along the coast is the spark. It's the afternoon sea breeze that picks up. Sea breeze is the difference between us heating up much faster on land and the water taking a little extra time to warm up. So that difference creates a little breeze that kicks up a lot of these showers and storms that then move inland. Now, what's happening up in southeast Texas and the Red River, that's a whole different story. A front there fizzling out and kicking up some storms, some of which have been severe. We're not expecting that here, but we are expecting random downpours, as it seems, and that's going to be more likely as we head into the overnight period. Take a look at our timeline here for rainfall. Heads up, you might want to give yourself a few extra minutes before you head out the door on Wednesday morning, because that's where we could have some wet roadways, and it's not just here in Corpus Christi. Looks like some of our inland neighborhoods may start to see that pick up. If you get a little bit of a head start heading out the door, it'll certainly catch up by lunchtime. As we warm up through the morning and the early afternoon, that's where we'll expect that rainfall to start being known and felt around the Coastal Bend. So Future Tracker puts it this way. We've seen a couple of storms out this way, but I'm showing you what the model predicted for now. And obviously we haven't seen all this rainfall. So it's a reminder that a model is just some guidance. It's not set in stone. I do think the general pattern is a pretty good idea. Showers and storms will start to taper off as we move past sunset, and then guess what? Tomorrow morning we're going to do it all over again. I think our more coastal and even southern neighborhoods, if you're closer to Baffin Bay, or especially around Kingsville, you're likely to see those showers for the morning commute. This then picks up in a big way as we head into the late morning and early afternoon and become more numerous into the afternoon. Thursday, we get an early start on the rain too, it seems. And again, there's never a washout here. It's just a speckling of very good downpours that move across the coastal bend. But Thursday afternoon seems to dry up a little bit sooner than what we might expect for Wednesday. But we're going to keep this pattern going, it seems, into the weekend. We're still watching rain chances over the weekend. There's an obvious decrease here, but depending on how the upper level pattern shakes up and Saharan dust shakes up, we'll be watching to see how that could impact our rain chances heading into the weekend. I do think we'll expect less for Saturday and Sunday, so you may just have to keep an eye on the radar and keep that raincoat handy. But here's a look at the 7-day forecast. Make no mistake, the heat isn't going anywhere.
Stephanie, thank you. If your teen hasn't secured a summer job, they're not alone. Those coveted summer gigs are getting trickier to score. Scripps News Group Stephanie Liebergen reports.
Each summer, tens of thousands of teens pick up a summer job to gain experience in the workforce and make some extra money. But that rite of passage may be fading. As school lets out for summer, many teens are hearing something like this from their parents.
They tell me, like, sometimes I should probably save a little more money than I do. Make the money yourself, go get a job.
But getting a summer job is getting harder for teenagers. They're expected to fill 790,000 jobs this summer, according to a forecast from outplacement firm Challenger Gray and Christmas. That would be the fewest on record, and a number of factors are playing into that.
There are tariff impacts, high gas prices that are causing employers to pull back on seasonal hiring. Automation with technology may be replacing some of the traditional roles that teens took. And there's competition from older workers who want to stay in the workforce.
Another factor, many teens don't have a ride. And those who do are facing higher gas prices that make it more expensive to get to their job.
Not everyone has that kind of access, so we really want to help level that playing field.
In Arizona, a partnership between Waymo and a local Boys and Girls Club is giving some teens free rides to their summer gigs.
Both my husband and I work. Things that we were concerned about is how were we going to be able to allow him to do this opportunity that he really wanted to do.
And in some cities, lawmakers are giving teens an extra incentive. Young people in Denver can earn a $250 bonus through the city if they work over the summer. Mayor Mike Johnston told the Scripps News Group why he supports the initiative.
We think that summer jobs are kind of a 3-for-1 deal for us. One is it gives young people real leadership experience and responsibility. 2 is it helps make them some money to support themselves and their families. And 3, it helps them learn more about what they might want to do after high school graduation.
Stephanie Liebergen, Scripps News Group.
And the Corpus Christi Independent School District is looking to fill open jobs. CCISD is hosting a district hiring event this Wednesday. It runs from 9 a.m. to noon at the Mary Carroll High School Arena on Saratoga. The district is hiring for all positions, including teachers, nurses, bus drivers, and custodians. You can do an on-site interview during the event, but you must fill out an application first at ccisd.us. A local group of veterans is launching a new fundraiser ahead of the nation's 250th birthday. Coming up, we will tell you how you can sponsor a flag on North Padre Island.
This is Veterans in Focus, sponsored by the Heil Law Firm. Car wreck? Heil will help.
On North Padre Island, a local veterans group is turning a milestone celebration into a new fundraiser. The American Legion Post 229 is launching the first ever Flags for Freedom effort. The project invites community members to sponsor American flags that will be displayed along Park Road 22, leading into the nation's 250th birthday celebration.
The island's pretty patriotic, but it's not just for the island. It's for the city, the community, and any veterans and responders and anyone else that really would like to honor or memorialize their loved ones.
Proceeds will go back to the Post community service efforts and could help fund a new building for that group. The deadline to sponsor a flag is July 1st. For more information, you can visit our website. Now, Amazon Prime Day is happening earlier than usual this year. The 4-day sale kicks off on June 23rd. It will run through June 26th. You must be a Prime member to get the discounts. You can already find early deals on Amazon app right now. Well, police in Pennsylvania are investigating a case of foul play. Officers in Bethel Park chased down a chicken wandering in the middle of the road. They made the bird an honorary officer and named her Lieutenant McQuail. The chicken is now staying with a foster flock while police look for her owner.
Why'd the chicken cross the road?
McQuail. Why not McChicken?
Well, copyright infringement. And all that,
that's
sure.
true. That's true.
She's one of a kind, though. That's a beautiful chicken, I've got to say.
Just keep her for the eggs,
Looks good in uniform.
The fact that they were able to put that on her, or maybe it's AI. I don't know. I don't know these days.
I enjoyed either way, but it's a good story. I do want to know, did we get an interview, an official statement as to why McQuail was crossing the road?
I don't know.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
For justice, I guess. Hey, speaking of justice, we are getting our fair share of rainfall, and with some of that, you might get what I like to call SLC, scary looking clouds. There was some chatter about tropical funnels today, because that's definitely a possibility with the forecast. This is nothing to be overly concerned with. This happens just because of the weather pattern we have. They rarely touch down, but of course if they do, you want to keep your distance, admire from afar. They can do minor damage if they roll into land, but it's usually just something to marvel at from afar as it floats through the sky.
Yes, everybody, thank you so much for watching Chris 6 News. We will see you here in 30 minutes at 6 o'clock.
Bye.